SIP, Systematic Investment Plan, which is one of the best way to invest for long term. It is one of the best way to participate in Indian equity market, especially for working profession. SIP is going to be one of the best option. The major reason is for working profession, as they don't get enough time to research the right stock. That's why investing via SIP is going to be one of the best option. As well as every month, as they are going to get the fixed salary, investing by SIP mode is going to be one of the best option. Friends, if you want to become a successful SIP investor, you need to follow 7 steps. The first one is you need to start your SIP in a right asset class. Second one is you need to start your SIP journey as early as possible. Next one is you need to top up your SIP every year. Next one is you need to invest regularly irrespective of the market condition. Next one is don't stop your SIP during the correction time. Next one is don't redeem your SIP. Next one is don't chase the SIP performance. Don't chase the performance. Friends, if you follow these 7 steps, you are going to create huge wealth in the long term. Friends, now I am going to explain all these 7 points with an example, with a story. Friends, you can stay till the end because you'll be learning a lot in this video. Let's get started. The first one is you have to invest in a right asset class. I'm going to give the example of 3 friends, Pujara, Rahul, and Sehwag. All of them, they've decided to invest 10,000 rupees every month in 2003 and 4, and they wanted to invest for next 20 years. Pujara, he decided to invest in FD. Rahul, he decided to invest in gold. Sehwag, he decided to invest in mutual fund via SIP mode. After 20 years, Pujara, he has accumulated a wealth of 50 lakh rupees. Rahul, he has accumulated a wealth of 82 lakh with a 11% of return. Sehwag, he has accumulated a wealth of 1 crore 17 lakh rupees with a 14% of return. Friends, before investing into any asset class, you should make sure that whatever the asset class you are investing, whether it is beating the inflation or not. If you look at the inflation in India historically, which is around 5%, FD return in India historically, which is 7%, if you minus the inflation, you're going to get the real return of 1.16%. If you look at the gold, historically, it has generated around 12% of return. If you minus the inflation, you're going to get the real return of 5%. If you look at the equity market, historically, equity has generated around 14% of return. If you minus the inflation, you're going to get the real return of 8%. Friends, moral of the story is before investing into any asset class, you have to make sure that whether it is beating the inflation or not. The second one is start early. You have to invest as early as possible. I'm going to give the example of Sachin and Surya. Sachin, he decided to invest 10,000 rupees every month at the age of 25, and he wanted to continue for till 60. After listening from Sachin, Surya, he decided to invest in SIP 25,000 rupees per month at the age of 35, and he wanted to continue for till 60. At the age of 60, Sachin, he has invested 42 lakh. He is able to create a corpus of 6 crore 43 lakh rupees. Surya, he has invested more than Sachin. He has invested 75 lakh rupees. Still, he is able to create only 4 crore 71 lakh rupees. Friends, the moral of the story is, friends, if you want to create wealth in equity market, you have to start early, you have to invest as early as possible. Then only power of compounding will create you miracles in the long term. Next one is don't stop your SIP during the correction time. Most of the retail investors, they will think too much about the short-term volatility. During the correction time, they will stop their SIP. I'm going to give the one example of Akash and Saurav. Both of them, they have started their SIP in 2003. Akash used to think too much about the short-term volatility. That's the reason he has stopped their SIP twice. But Saurav, he has continued his SIP during the correction time also. Akash, he has stopped his SIP during the 2008 recession. Again, he has started his SIP in 2010. Again, in 2020, because of COVID, he has stopped his SIP. If you look at the Akash and Saurav, Akash, he has stopped his SIP twice. So in 2023, Akash, he is able to create a corpus of 76 lakh rupees. Saurav, he did not stop his SIP. He is able to create a corpus of 91 lakh rupees. Friends, moral of the story is during the correction time, you should not stop your SIP. During the correction time only, you are going to get the more units. That's the reason you should not stop your SIP. Is you have to invest regularly. Friends, I'm giving the example of three friends, Amar, Akbar, and Anthony. Amar and Akbar, they don't want to invest by SIP mode. They want to invest in every correction. With regards to Anthony, he wanted to invest via SIP mode. All of them, they have started their investment journey in 2003 and they wanted to continue for till 2023. Amar and Akbar, they are not able to catch the exact bottom. That's the reason they are able to generate 10% of return. Anthony, he has been investing by SIP mode. That's the reason he is able to generate around 12% of return. Catching the exact bottom, it is not possible for every investor. Next one is don't redeem your SIP. Most of the retail investors, they will start their SIP journey after 1 year or 2 year. They will redeem their all the money. Friends, I'm not saying you should not redeem your money. It's your money. You can redeem whenever you want it. But if you redeem, what is going to happen is, let's say that you have started your SIP journey here and you wanted to reach here. Let's say that you have traveled from this place to this here. If you redeem here, you are going to miss all these units. You have almost traveled half away. If you redeem here, whatever the unit allotment you have done, all are gone case. Here, whatever purchase you have done, in this time, Nifty was maybe trading at 10,000, 12,000, 14,000. Whatever the lower allotment you have done, unit allotment you have done, everything will go for a toss. That's the reason you should not redeem your money. The next one is don't chase performance. Most of the retail investors, they always want to invest into top performing fund, one, two, three. Friends, next year, it cannot be a top performer. The performer, it will always keep on changing. That's the reason you should not chase the performance. Next one is you have to top up your SIP. Most of the working profession, as they are going to get the salary hike every year, they have to increase their SIP amount so that they can reach their all the financial goal in a faster way. Now I'm going to give the example of two friends, Vidur and Karna. Both of them, they have been investing into the SIP. After 20th year, they want to buy a house which is cost of 1 crore rupees. Vidur, he was very much intelligent. He wanted to top up every year 2000 rupees. So within 15 years only, he is able to create a corpus of 1 crore rupees. After 20th year, he has created a corpus of 2 crore rupees. If you look at the Karan and Vidur, he is able to reach 1 crore mark in 15th year only. Karan, he reached at 20th year. In 20th year, Vidur has reached to 2 crore corpus. The major reason is he has been doing top up. Friends, moral of the story is if you top up your SIP every year, you are going to reach your all the financial goal in a faster way. Friends, if you summarize the point, you have to invest in a right asset class. You have to invest as early as possible. You have to do SIP top up. You have to invest regularly irrespective of the market condition. Don't stop your SIP during the correction time. Don't redeem your SIP. Don't chase SIP performance. Friends, I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please to subscribe, please to share it with your community. If you require any help with regards to mutual fund investment, you can contact me in the below link. Thank you so much.